Hey everybody, welcome to AJS News. This is the first of 2 videos we've got for you today.
But first, as always, an important word from our sponsor.
Hey guys, here at the Angry Joe Show, we think a lot about your balls.
Wait, what?
This last month was Testicular Cancer Awareness Month, and it's so important to get checked. 1 man every hour, every day is diagnosed with testicular cancer. That's why Joe here is going to show you right now how to examine yourself. No. To perform a testicular self-examination, grasp and roll the testicles between your thumbs and forefingers. You're feeling for lumps, swelling, hardness, or other changes. If you notice any changes, contact a urologist immediately. I want you to note that it is normal for one testicle to be larger or lower than the other.
That's right, everyone. To help remind guys to check themselves for testicular cancer, for a limited time, Manscaped has a special edition Lawnmower 4.0 purple trimmer and will be donating $50,000 to their longtime partner, the Testicular Cancer Society, to help those impacted by testicular cancer. And as always, you can use our promo code AngryJoeShow for 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com. Make sure to check yourself out, guys, and have a good one.
Guys, it is so important to check yourself once a month. You're looking for irregularities. You're probably down there anyways, am I right?
Check yourself, don't wreck yourself,
Check
guys.
yourself.
Click the links down below. What the hell has been going on in gaming news over the past week?
All right, so Capcom has listened to feedback finally. They put out a bunch of restrictions for Street Fighter tournaments and some of their fighting game tournaments. You know, limited prize pools and spectators and sponsors, and everyone's like, "Are you trying to kill your own game? This doesn't make any sense whatsoever." And they've said, "Oh, you're right." And so they've pulled those back. So they've removed.
Said, we fucked up.
Yeah, they've extended prize pool and sponsorship limits. They lock spectator fees and video phone capture of events and all the things that everyone's like, "Why would you make your tournaments worse? Everyone else is doing these things to great success. Please, we want to support your game. Stop making
Was
it so
there like a
difficult."
statement they said? It's like, hey, we retract everything because upon looking at this, we fucked up.
You guys were right.
No official statement was made. They did say we could have handled the situation better.
No shit.
Well, I love fighting games, love the fighting game community, so anything that's positive there is good. I know Multiverse is about to come out with a beta. They announced that they're having a $100,000 EVO tournament. So hopefully Superman will win that tournament.
Dude, it can't be Shaggy.
Shaggy?
Shaggy?
Yeah.
Super Shaggy.
Ultra Instinct. Let's go. Riot has filed a new lawsuit against Moonton for copying League of Legends Wild Rift. Now, if you don't know this, Riot Games is the company that has never made an original game before. Remember, League of Legends was based on the Dota
Yes, you
from,
said that.
from
They
that.
take ideas,
and then they
then they
them.
change them slightly
Yeah.
and go, I make
No, see, we enhanced.
We enhance it, yeah.
enhanced it.
Oh, I see that you're playing auto chess. We're gonna make Teamfight Tactics. It's like the same thing, but it's just the same thing.
So they're suing.
They're suing this company. Oh, Legends of Runeterra is very different than these other card games. So we
What
kid.
fucking assholes?
We kid. Now look.
No, that's a fucking asshole move.
Yeah.
Your whole business model is taking genres, changing them slightly, and making your own thing. Who are they suing, and why are they suing? them?
Moonton Game, which is just straight up stealing their art and like
Okay,
their other
if
thing.
that's
Yeah.
then why you set it up like that? God damn
Because
it!
it's funny because Riot steals entire game ideas. Moonton is stealing
this
like their
is
specific.
different.
I know.
If they're stealing the fucking exact
Yes.
assets, then they have a right to. So.
Yes, I'm not saying they don't have a right to. I just think it's funny because their whole
Yeah.
company exists because they take other people's games and they
Well, that's
similarities.
fully-
There's similarities.
They change them a little bit. So we'll have to see. This is not the first time that they've sued other companies. They've also sued Vietnamese developers, Imba Technology, accused of copying League of Legends with its game I Am Hero. It's happened a few times, but there's a lot of, especially when you get into the Asian markets, there's a lot of people that see a Western game, they make a mobile version of it, or they take existing Western mobile games and they just reskin it for their market. And then there are regulations, and especially since Riot is owned by Tencent, which is based in China, they're definitely going to go after them. All right. We got some news from Ubisoft this week. According to their CEO, Ubisoft is everything we need to remain independent. So they can try to stave off that hostile takeover, a third party coming in and buying them out.
Yeah.
I don't know what they mean by everything they need. Their lineup of games are super sad.
Yeah, I was gonna say their game lineup doesn't look pretty good.
Got
and
everything
I
we
don't know
need but the games.
what
Yeah.
they're gonna.
You don't like that paintball Warzone clone?
No.
you don't like that one?
They got the Star
What's
Wars.
this?
What about
That's
the Hero-
One, that's the one I'm looking forward to.
That's in 5 years.
I know.
That's a long time
That's
to
a
be
long time
hostilely
to be
bought
like,
out.
all right,
Holy
how are
shit.
they gonna pay for shit now?
Yeah,
though?
like right now. You got Star Wars money right now?
No.
Even if it is in just the next couple of years, they've got a while to go before they have any major. They've had a lot of things delayed. They're retooling a lot of things. They got a lot of employees suing them. They're in sort of they're in a pickle because people didn't really buy Watch Dogs as much as they thought they were going to. Didn't really love this most recent Assassin's Creed, and they're not spending all those time savers.
Yeah.
Good news for them though. The Ubisoft Plus library is heading for PlayStation. So the rollout of full subscription service, a partial offering will be included with PS Plus, Extra, and Premium tiers. So if you have those PlayStation Plus, you actually get access to more games. So that's good if you already own those.
Yeah.
But no, not excited.
No. Not very excited
So
for
the
that.
full list of included Ubisoft Plus classic titles have not been released, but some regions will see frontline titles like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Child of Light, Trials Rising, and Watch Dogs. So
No, a pass.
Yeah, this is
Pass.
Valhalla. We already have it. We already did it. I'm good.
okay.
I don't spend more money on that.
We also got news from Bethesda. Starfield and Redfall are going to be officially delayed until 2023.
What? Who would have
man.
seen that coming?
It's
Yeah.
not as if we haven't seen jack shit on
Why don't you
Starfield.
shut your mouth?
And
What
then-
about Vasco, the robot?
Who's Vasco?
Oh, the robot.
The robot.
Sad robot, right?
Come on. They showed us Vasco.
Beep, 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 beep. Hey, man, take as long as you need, Bethesda, seriously.
Yeah.
We don't want a buggy-ass game, and they knew that shit was going to be buggy. In fact, I was seeing reports that people, I think it was from Jason Schreier, that he had internal sources that people were real worried about that November time
Yes.
frame, about hitting that. So if they're real worried, I would estimate this thing ain't coming out till June of
the
next
following
year.
year, yeah.
Right? Not like a March or February. No, this is probably going to be 2023 mid to late.
Yeah, they say first half, but I'm thinking June hits that. Also, in the Jason Schreier interview, there's a lot of developers there saying that they were terrified that Starfield was going to be the next Cyberpunk, right? They're like, we are not at
We're
all
not ready.
close to being launched at that period of time. In order for us to hit that release date, you're talking about gutting functions and worlds and all and quest lines.
Yeah, we seen
and-
what happened. We
and
don't
it's like,
want to get.
we don't want any
the
of that
same
stuff.
treatment. It's like, oh, fuck
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, they got that Microsoft money right now. They've got some time. Polish the product. Get it to at least,
It is sad because
Yeah.
I want something from Bethesda to either make fun of or enjoy.
It's been 11 years since they put out like an amazing
It
title.
feels- yeah,
11.
It feels, yeah. Well, you're skipping the greatest game of all time.
They
that
just
had
sold it recently, right?
16 times the detail. Don't forget.
Skyrim?
The 10th anniversary, come on.
times
That's the 10th
The
anniversary
detail.
that came
Oh.
out recently.
I saw.
Right?
of-
Oh,
what are you talking about?
Oh yeah, the
Sky-
Skyrim like
The Skyrim that
yeah.
everyone
Oh,
has
yeah.
like 7 or 8 copies
Skyrim
of.
on your refrigerator LCD screen.
Yeah. Look, there's some cool stuff in Skyrim. There was a Unreal engine.
If you have an LCD screen on your refrigerator, leave a comment below. I would like to know.
like,
Did
do
you
you actually play
I'm
Skyrim?
too poor for that.
Yeah. So it's been 11 years since they put out a title that was amazing.
Yeah.
Fallout 4 was okay, but come on. We need something big, and so this just sucks that we have to wait even longer.
Well, they're still working on 76 Fallout, right? Still.
Man, what are you talking about? There's someone over there designing lawn gnomes for $49.99 that
Well,
some
I'm just
idiot's
saying there's
paying
some people
for.
still working on that.
Coming soon to the LCD screen for
Oh.
your refrigerator
Fallout
that Joe doesn't
70,
have.
Fallout 76.
But if somebody would let me know if the LCDs are good
it
on the
badass?
refrigerator, I will buy.
All right, now for some serious talk that sucks, and I hate that we have to constantly bring this up. There was a mass shooting in Buffalo, and it was streamed on the internet, and
On Twitch, no
on
less,
Twitch,
man.
and then of
I
course
didn't see
rebroadcast a bunch of other places. And already, it did not take long before news networks were trying to blame it on violent video
Scapegoat.
games.
Let me get. Actually, it's all of them. All of them are guilty of that shit. But let me guess. Anything to talk about any other thing except for what actually happened. I'm going to take a wild guess and say it was Fox.
Yes, that's correct.
Thought so.
Yeah, there was a news anchor recently asked an on-air guest whether he believed video games enable mass shootings. So,
No, there's
No.
a deeper problem than that.
no.
You're a fucking moron.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's insulting, disingenuous, straight up wrong,
There's stats
spreading
to prove.
misinformation, and taking advantage of a tragic situation to push one of your stupid agendas or to distract people from the real problems. This person was radicalized, I think, on 4chan or 8chan, though they are disavowing him. And it was racially motivated, literally shooting up minorities, black people. Even saw a white person behind the till and said sorry, apologized to him, and then continued shooting. Even though this fucking idiot also shot a bunch of white people because he's a fucking moron, So piece of shit, and then taken quietly into custody, not shot the hell up when the police showed up. So hopefully they will bring his ass to justice and.
It's just it's a terrible and unfortunate situation, and the only ways we keep bringing this up, right? Because there's an issue, and people keep trying to blame video games as the scapegoat, despite the fact that all of the studies that have been done for very long periods of time actually show the opposite. That video games are an outlet for
In
people.
fact, I have a positive story. Let me know when I can get to it.
Yeah,
this is depressing.
Yeah, and so it just gets these news outlets are trying to blame the video games as they always do because they want to get away from the conversation.
Scapegoating, yeah.
Like scapegoating is something that happens all the time. Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Positive, okay. In fact, video games are not the cause of your mass shootings, you moron. In fact, children rejoice because a new study came out that you could throw in your parents' face. Can playing video games make your children intelligent? New study says yes. A study found that gaming actually has a positive and meaningful effect on intelligence. We've been telling you this. This is part 79, right? We've been telling you this for a while. Cognitive abilities. In fact, even surgeons train on video games to sharpen their skills. Another study, yet another one that you can add on there, tested more than 5,000 children aged 10 to 12, and they had a control of kids that didn't play and kids that did play, and they realized the kids that didn't play were a little less clever. And I guess opening video games kind of opens little pathways in your mind to think of creative problem solving, how to get more out of the game, and then they can apply that to their situation, get more out of their parents' wallet, to get more skins from the game, whatever it may be. Apparently, it's making kids clever and intelligence raises here and it's kind of predictive of the child's future income, happiness, and longevity in this research. So I'm happy to see that. Yeah. And let's see. I can give you the exact details right here. While children who played more video games at 10 years were, on average, no more intelligent than the ones who didn't game, they did show the gains in intelligence after 2 more years in both boys and girls. So a child who was in the top 17% in terms of hours spent on video game increased their IQ by about 2.5 points more than the average child of previous 2 years. So
a healthy dose of gaming.
A little bit of a boost, maybe within the margin of error there. No, but I'm happy to see it that people are continuing to do studies on video games and finding links to intelligence and problem solving and positive results. And that's what Fox News and CNN and all the other mainstream ones don't really run stories like this.
Yeah.
So you get the stories right here.
Well, they have to blame those. They have to blame video games and anything they possibly can because it couldn't possibly be the replacement theory that they keep running nonstop to try to.
Yeah, the Tucker Carlson and those
Yeah.
fucking idiots.
You're
that find
being
repla-
replaced.
I don't even know what the replacement theory is. I don't fucking want to know. It's probably has something to do with white men being replaced or something, and people going crazy
Yeah.
for that and radicalizing idiots, and it just sucks. It's
Hey,
taking
you got
advantage of unintelligence.
Hey, you figured it out, right?
You
then
said
and
you
there.
didn't want to know, but you got it on the
Just
tape.
the word replace. They're replacing us.
Yeah.
They took the gifts.
Yeah, you know those khaki polo shirt, tiki shorts wearing idiots shouting, "You will not replace us." It's like, well, please, can we just replace you? I don't.
And in case you want to look up some of these results, it's the Adolescent Brain and Cognitive Development Project. So check that study out. Yet another one that we can add to the pile of gaming actually makes you smarter.
Mm-hmm.
All right. There's a good story to end on a otherwise dour and sad note. Hopefully we can get something going on all of our mass shooting problems here in the United States.
OJ, tell us good
not
stuff.
Tell us more good stuff.
A game that I loved, and Alex also loves this game.
Yes.
Dead Space is getting the remake. We have a release
already-
date now.
But we have a release date.
Oh,
January 27th, 2023.
Okay.
So
We
Cool.
got some cool concept art
So
up
while
here that
we're
I'm gonna put
watching-
up here.
Yeah.
You need to play the game too.
I
It's
Dead
so
Space
much
1
fun.
is a
didn't play
classic.
the
It's a
original.
classic.
It is a
It's so much
classic.
fun.
Oh wow.
And
Okay,
it's
you
like
guys both played it.
Space
Yeah, I played
horror.
1 and 2.
It's great.
I played 3.
3 is
Three.
the
Not
worst.
That left
Not
a
good.
bad taste in your mouth.
Yeah, it certainly did. Okay, so January. So about the same time we're watching a bunch of shitty movies, maybe we'll get a good game.
There might be a good one. Scream wasn't too bad actually.
Well, y'all liked Scream. I thought it was average.
It wasn't
and
too
boring.
bad, but yeah.
But you're right. It
considering-
wasn't a shitty
Sitting.
movie. Okay.
Well, another positive thing. Fall Guys is going free to play.
Okay.
It's going to be on Switch,
Yeah.
Xbox, and I think it's going to be on
That makes sense. That's a game that lives or dies on its player base.
Epic Game Store.
Yeah.
All other versions you could cross-play, but you won't get it for free
No.
yet.
There's going to be a free season pass and then a paid season pass so that they can obviously still
Yeah.
make
They
money.
the last couple times I watched someone play, almost every
They
one of their
cheat?
lobbies, there was someone just like cheating. And,
Why?
That's still a problem?
yeah, I mean, it's
Fuck.
an online multiplayer game, and
Yeah.
of course it's always
Flying
going to be a
across.
problem. Some things are as bad as someone just absolutely just flies to the end, and sometimes there's speed buffs,
Yeah.
and all sorts of other things.
I got one real quick.
Yep.
Future of Arma. Maybe we're going to figure out whether we get Arma 4. It's scheduled for next week here. Actually, this week. I'm sorry. That's Tuesday, May 17th. Developer Bohemia Interactive,
Tomorrow.
who I was a big fan of when I was much younger and playing Operation Flashpoint.
Oh yeah.
They are going to be doing a new stream. What are they doing? They have an exciting reveal. So will it be more Arma 3 expansions or will it possibly be Arma 4? I will be keeping track of that because Arma
Flashpoint
3
2.
came out in 2013. So I think it's time for a brand new one. I would love that. So
Those
I
are
think this is
games.
PC
More
only though. I
games.
don't think it's console. Well, who knows? They might announce it, whatever they have coming up for consoles as well. What'd you say?
Said I'm down for more games.
I'm down for more military. like I want some
X
options here.
Defiance.
Instead, because
Is it
Battlefield 2040 not gonna work here anymore. It's shitty, and I don't feel like playing it at all. I need something.
Yeah.
But Joe would give you Vanguard, Battlefield. What more do you
What?
want?
None of those.
Yeah. The most successful military shooter right now currently has King Kong fighting Godzilla.
It is.
Yes.
So
Even there,
You've
they're
been
like,
playing
"Hey
it,
man,
it's
we
so
had,
good,
hey, we had ideas.
Yeah.
Let's just get creative with it." And I'm happy with that. I'm
Yeah,
happy with
it's
Warzone
fun.
and their
It's
creativity.
dumb fun.
it is. He played some this weekend.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Well, thank you.
Oh yeah, thanks. That's it. Oh, I didn't
That's
know.
what
I
I
didn't know.
didn't
I
know.
thought
Another
he's the one
story,
with the stories. Yes, guys. So thank y'all very much for watching. Click these links below. Help us out by supporting our sponsor. Click those links. Check it out. See if there's something there for you. And we will see you guys on part 2 of the news
Bye,
and
guys.
on the next Angry Joe show. Bye, guys.